How are you? I'm doing good. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Right, let's get the flight plan in the system. Of course. Hey Nico, how you doing? The last Windows update really messed up my sounds, Nico. I'm trying to fix the mic. You'd actually be surprised how often Windows actually does that.
Okay, I changed something there now. Hopefully it sounds a bit better. Okay, so the GTN has frozen again, so we just have to reset the aircraft. I don't know why the GTN does that, but it does it from time to time. But we just reset. Okay. It's not Carenado, it's the flight one. Turn back on the lights. So put in the route. Do I have it saved? Yep. Yeah, it just it freezes for whatever reason. I don't know why. Nope. Don't have a flight plan saved. That's fine. Hey Alexander, how you doing? We're going to take runway 08 and we're going to go direct to Oscar. And for Dublin, we'll do the Oscar arrival. So they're landing 28 to departure. They're landing 28 at Dublin. So we'll do the Oscar 1 Lima. Oscar 1 Lima looks good. Quick preview. Yeah. Direct Oscar. Oscar 1 Lima, Dublin. The GPS. Okay, so file for flight level 150. Set that in the window. Plug up the heading once we get there. QNH is 988. That's set 100 feet. Landing elevation in Dublin is 200. Set that. QNH set to low. Fuel on. Okay, that's all set. Not going to do a flex departure. Hydraulic pressure and quantity is good. There's none, Alexander. None, not for P3D version 4. There is for FSX. And possibly version 1, 2, and 3 of P3D, but not version 4. Okay, so before start checks, the battery's on. Test panel. Anti-skid tested. Gate fuel is checked sufficient. Both tanks are balanced. Emergency light is armed. Window heat is low. Landing altitude for Dublin set 200 feet. No smoking seatbelt signs on. Nav com FMP. is set. We've no ATC, so don't have to worry about the radios. Transponder is fine for 1200. No, again, no ATC. ERP is set to take off. Trims 1.2. Parking brake is set. Hydraulics. Pressure 97, quantity 99 is checked. Gear pins are on board, windows and doors are closed. Pedal seats and harnesses are adjusted. So go ahead and get pushed back.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Locking gear.
Okay, so he's not going to give us start clearance, but we're going to do the start clearance checks. So, start power on. Fuel pumps are on, lights are out. Anti-collision beacon is on. And the power levers.
Check completed. Bypass bin inserted.
Ground idle.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Okay, while we're waiting, I'm just going to bug up the heading. So 260 for departure. Set. Ah, where's he pushed us? Okay, well that's going to be wrong.
Set parking brakes.
Yes, whelp, indeed. That's fine, we'll just do a 180. Hey Black Knight, how you doing?
Checking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Yeah, I don't think Kerry. It is very confused with Kerry. Where is he? Oh, there he is.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
Alright, I see the man, I see the pin, I see the tug. And we're clear to start. Start number 1.
Clear to start engines.
Thank you. Okay, 20%. Monitor number 1. Start number 2. Okay, so the after start checks. External power is removed. Start power is off. Anti-icing. Alert lights are out, nothing seen. Flaps set for takeoff. 5. Flight instruments, altimeters 988, 100 feet set. 260 on the heading, 1,500 feet. It's the after start checklist complete. Okay, so we're going to put light anti-icing on the airframe. So I got to do a 180. I can break off. So backtrack line up 26. Strobes are on. Actually no, well it's runway 08. Okay, so before takeoff checks, takeoff data and briefing is set. Heading is synced. 150 set. Radar transponder TRA. Flight controls. Forward. Fall back. Fall left. Fall right. Rudder left. Rudder right. Or takeoff checklist complete. And away we go. Brakes off. Hey man of Florida, how you doing? Okay, airspeed is alive, building. V1, rotate. Positive climb, gear up. Speed checks flaps up. Climb power. Okay, autopilot coming in. Heading engaged. VS mode. Radar. Oh, okay. Looks like we're going to maintain runway center line for at least a while, or until we get over it. Alright, so we're going to keep this heading until we get past this red bit. We make a left turn then towards Oscar. Okay, it's 5,000 feet, set standard 1013. After takeoff checks, gears and flap are up, no lights. Altimeter is 1013, set cross check passing 6.7. Yeah, that's the Flight 1 GTN. You can integrate it into the F50. Now, if we could get the Milviz weather radar integrated above the throttle quadrant, that'll be great. Alright, looks like we've climbed above that weather. That must be it out to our left. So we're above it. Gonna make a left turn direct to Oscar. Let's put in nav. We're direct to Oscar. Okay, wipers can come off. I actually have it updated. What do I have it updated to? Yeah, I have it updated 1st of March 2018. So I have the March there. If you go on to, oh, just Google it. I can't remember the exact forum. I don't know, is it VATSIM or another forum? But there's a way of doing it. Basically, you're jerry rigging the new trainer AIRAC into the GTN. So yeah, there's a way. Yeah, just basically GTN's new trainer comes with the 1803 AIRAC, and there's a way of integrating that AIRAC into the Flight 1 GTN, which uses the old AIRAC. But 1803 is the best you can do. Okay, so it looks like we're above the weather. Yeah, there's ATC in Dublin. Who am I on? Should probably be on approach 1211.
Ryanair 100 Tango is ready to commence the Nornav approach. Ryanair 100 Tango, Roger. Descend falling 3,000 feet and direct level. Direct back mode and altitude 3,000 feet. Ryanair 100 Tango will probably need another round in the
Okay, 1,000 to go. Yeah, I'm in Florida. Just Google search. Actually, probably easier to Google search AIRAC 1803 GTN Flight 1. That'll probably come up with a link. I'm sorry, I just can't. I can't remember the specific forum.
Shamrock 656 continuity, come with see that estimation.
It's probably a licensing issue. Okay, ERP set to cruise.
We have a little bit of an issue with the darkness, so we're pressing radar vector to the VATSIM if possible.
Bit of a tailwind, so we'll pull back the power a bit.
Shamrock 991 Dublin approach, we can set the VAR approach on 28. Sunfly right 0, continue present heading. Right to the VAR approach, Sunfly right 0, present heading 180 degrees, Shamrock 991.
Oh yeah, it is possible, but maybe Flight 1 just wouldn't pay that extra bit of money for a license. Just whatever goes on in the background. No, apparently I read on a forum as well that somebody said they would pay the couple of $100 even for the AIRAC. and apparently no, it's not doable. South the Republic. That looks like a nice little build up over there. Stick their weather radar out for a bit. It's not picking up anything level.
Right, everyone, Tango, turn.
Point it down. No, nothing there either.
Right, I wanted to Tango, turn left now to right that moment, clear door, nav approach, away to me.
That's direct left moment, clear door now, for me today, for now, 100 Tango.
Cheers for a sub, Dan Slater, appreciate it. Okay, so there's nothing on the way.
Shamrock 991, descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 982, to Pascal, number 2.
Number 2 down to 4,982, Shamrock 991.
Seatbelt signs can come off. Although we've no passengers.
Shamrock 991, speed not below 180 knots.
Yeah, it's an interesting read.
Number 180, we're 288 at the moment, Shamrock 991.
Shamrock 991 will probably say you can forget to start that transmission, you can continue at free speed.
We'll call 991.
Right, I 100 Tango speed, 180 knots, or aggression not greater than 180 knots.
187, so we're kind of Shamrock. Sorry, my Tango.
Should probably pick up the ATIS 12452.
Expect ILS approach, runway 28, then use transition level 70, wind 260 degrees 14 knots, variable between 230 and 290 degrees, visibility 10 kilometers, clouds few 1,800 feet, temperature 5 dew point 2, QNH 982, no 6, advise on initial contact you have information Golf. This is Dublin, information Golf, at time 2000, expect ILS approach, runway 28, then use transition level 70, wind 260 degrees 14 knots, variable between 2.
Information Golf 982, landing runway 28.
Continue approach on the runway 28, give it to free Charlie.
Tune back in tower 1186.
Tango, cancel speed restriction.
Yeah, it's the kind of thing with Carenado. You pay for visuals. But to be honest, I like this plane, so even though it's the light on systems.
Okay, contact the tower, we'll make that small 6 select.
196, sorry, 910 people.
Okay, so Bags 01 Lima arrival. Ornav arrival from runway 28.
Approach into the fire cam, their flight on 170 directly.
I've said that 170 directly, so I'm off.
Okay, so we're on the Oscar 1 Lima arrival coming in from Oscar. Routing south.
023 Charlie, descend flight level 70.
Our level restriction is flight level 70 by Soren, that's fine. MSA 2400 from our direction. We'll be looking for the ILS from 828. ILS from 828. 11135, don't think that's correct with the scenery though, but we'll double check. Initial approach fix, Latmo, final approach, Max Ev. 3000 feet, Latmo for the intercept, vectors, or we'll probably get direct Latmo on the arrival. Approach 1211 we have tuned in, tower we've tuned in on secondary. Missed approach straight ahead to Gannet, right turn back to Dublin VOR. Climbing to 5000 feet. That's fine, and the arrival is fine. The Bags 01 Lima arrival ILS from 828.
Direct Latmo and further descent shortly.
Looks like the clouds are thinning out as we get closer. Let's double check anything on the radar.
Sorry, was that direct Lampo, Zebra 23 Charlie?
Lampo.
Zebra 23 Charlie, direct Latmo and further descent shortly.
Yeah, roger that, direct Lampo, Zebra 23 Charlie.
We'll call approach overhead Oscar. Yeah, you'd be surprised, Nico. I've heard close to about 100 people at this point when I do ATC say Lampo instead of Lapmo. They just get the M and the P mixed up. I don't know what it is. It's just, I'm not going to say it's dyslexia, but yeah. It's probably a good way of actually seeing who looks at the charts and who doesn't. Because if they're just trying to say it from memory, they'll get it confused. But if they're reading it off a chart, they won't be confused.
Roger that, down to 3,000 feet, QNH 0982 hectopascals, Zebra 23 Charlie.
Chamber 104, continuous Unicom 128.
Unicom 128, Chamber 104.
Okay, so we're coming up on Oscar, on the Oscar arrival. I'm going to expect a turn to Latmo off the arrival. $16 to Oscar.
Zebra 23 Charlie from Blackmore KILS approach runway 28, report established.
Roger that from Latmore, report established 28, runway 28, Zebra 23 Charlie.
Dublin approach, good evening. Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. We're flight level 150, just coming up to Oscar. Fokker 50, we have information Gov 982.
Shamrock 40 Bravo Romeo Dublin approach, squawk 6651, Oscar 1 Lima arrival landing runway 28.
Squawk 6651, Oscar 1 Lima landing 28, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Alright, 6651.
Approach again, Shamrock 91 left of the road, just like Kerry, 3 please.
Oscar 1 Lima, that's what we planned and programmed.
991 Dublin approach again, can you report the reason for the go around please?
We're on the stable 91.
Shamrock 991, right. Roger, Shamrock heading 103 degrees. Expect line approach runway 28.
Are they 100, traffic, yeah, Shamrock 991.
Approach Zebra 23 Charlie is on final 28.
Zebra 23 Charlie, thank you. Contact up on
Oh yeah, Nico, they announced on the forum that the VATSIM voice is going to be testing.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Public testing or invite application testing this month. Coming weeks. Hey Sam, how you doing? You see, that's why I laugh now. You'll get a bunch of people who probably only joined VATSIM in the last couple of months or weeks. They'll probably get accepted before people who've been on the network years. And who've been waiting for something like this for years. We'll see how it goes. worry about.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, when ready, descend flight level 70.
Descend flight level 70, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Okay, descend flight level 70. 70 by Siren.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, direct to Siren.
Perfect, direct to Siren, thanks, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Okay, VS. I prefer not to fly through that anyway, so...
Shamrock 991, 10 right, 10 190 degrees. Right in 190, Shamrock 991.
Back to speed. And we're direct to Siren. Yeah, I keep... When you fly planes with auto throttle for so long, I forget to pull the power back on the descent. Descent profile for Siren. $7,000. Ah, we're good. We need 700 feet, and I think we're descending at 1,300. So I'll pull that back to about 1,000. Should be good. Yeah, it's just when you fly so close to the barber pole, descending at 300 feet a minute will just push you over it if you don't put the power back.
Shamrock 991, 10 right, 260 degrees, clear out approach, runway 2.
Okay, so our scenery frequency for the ILS is 1089.
Shamrock 991, 10 right, 260 degrees, clear out approach, runway 2. 260, clear out.
So we set that up both sides. I'll set the course once we get closer.
Good evening, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha with you. Sending flight level 300 for flight level 180.
Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha Dublin for Wichita, squawk 6661.
Okay, so the before approach checks, landing data, approach briefing.
6661 for Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha.
ILS runway 28, Oscar 1 Lima, we're direct to Siren. Expect to intercept at Latmo, 3,000 feet by Latmo. Speed bugs. It's at about 115. Altimeters have to come, so before approach checklist.
Identified 1 Lima, arrival landing runway 28, descend flight level
1 item open.
Cleared back to 1 Lima, approach for runway 28, descend flight level 150, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha.
Shamrock 991, contact Dublin Tower 118.6. 326 show, 15.
Yeah, if I was to stick it into real time, we wouldn't see anything. Just flying over the Dublin Wicklow Mountains. Just for you, Nico, we'll have a see what the passenger view is. Oh, okay.
Right with yourself, it's a 54120.
And flight level 120, running at 8 Whiskey Alpha.
I do, because you just get just doesn't like any time I fly, it's nighttime in real life, so I don't see what the point in that is. "12 miles to Sarn."
Mark 40 Bravo Romeo, direct to Lockmo and ascend altitude 3,000 feet. QNH 982 at Tabasco.
3,000 feet, 982, direct to Latmo, thanks, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Okay, continue to send 3,000. QNH 982. All the way down. And direct to Latmo. Haha, yeah, nighttime.
Ryder 8 Whiskey Alpha, descend flight level 80.
Flight level 80, Ryder 8 Whiskey Alpha.
Increase rate of descent. Latmo 3,000. Yeah, it's fine. Get put in heading mode. Inbound course 282. Okay, so before approach checks, altimeters 982, passing 4,500 for 3,000. double check the Morse code we should be getting is dot dot dash dot 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 dash dash. Perfect. See ILS identified. The ERP into go around.
Ryder 8 Whiskey Alpha, direct to lap mode, descend to altitude 3,000 feet, QNH.
Day flight time, how you doing? Yeah, Nico, so how do you think they can confirm the frequency is right? Yeah, that's one way of verifying that the frequency you have is frequency you need.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, descend to altitude 2,500 feet, direct to Max Ev, cleared ILS approach, runway 28, report established.
2,500 feet, clear direct Max Ev, cleared ILS approach to ACI established. Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. 2,500. And direct to Max Ev. Max Ev on a heading of 325. Well, no, that works too, but it's just another step of verification. $2,500 checks. And we're with the drift direct Max Ev. Okay, speed check swapped 5. Arm the approach. Localizer glide slope white. Oh, we set 2,400, that's fine. Okay, flaps 10. Localizer's alive. Light slope's alive. Light slope's captured. Just waiting for localizer. Localizer captured. Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo's last 28.5. Okay, flaps 15.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, thank you. Contact the tower 1.6.
Tower 1.8.6, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Cheers, Danny, good night. Dublin Tower, good evening. Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo is ILS 287.5.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, Stockholm 250 degrees, 13 knots, runway 28, clear to land.
Clear on 28, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Okay, gear down. Left 25. Okay, landing checks, landing gears down, 3 green, flap set, ERP is in go around. Missed approach, heading in altitude, 5,000 feet, and heading set. Yeah, it's windy. Speed is good. Glide slope localizer is good. Okay, autopilot coming out. Whoa.
1,000.
Nice little dip. Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo wind check.
Shamrock 40 Romeo, wind 250 degrees, 13 knots.
42 Bravo Romeo. Checked.
500.
Checked.
Hello, good evening. Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha, fully established ILS runway 8, CME 9.4.
Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha, continue approach, runway 28, year number 2, traffic to land.
Continue approach, Ryanair for runway 28, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20.
Reverse. $60 knots.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, welcome down to Dublin. Taxi right Bravo's, left Hotel 2, hold short, runway 1634.
Right and Bravo, left Hotel 2, hold short 1634, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Cheers. Right, clean it up, flaps up. Okay, we're going to ask for stand 202. Cheers, Black Knight.
Hello, Echo India Charlie Foxtrot Yankee. Echo India Charlie Fox Yankee, Dublin Tower, good morning. Go ahead.
Morning, Richie.
Echo India Charlie Fox Yankee, good evening. We're currently 1,500 feet southbound out of Western Route towards Palmerston. We'd like to enter the zone towards Bailey Lighthouse and Long Bay Transit northbound to Kerry, please.
Morning.
Yeah, it's always morning.
Oh, Richie.
Good evening.
And Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo's Hotel 2 looking all the way for stand 202.
Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo, cross 1634, Hotel 1, link 4, stand 202.
Cross 1634, link 4. Hotel 1, link 4, all the way 202, Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo. Cheers.
Equally, Charlie Fox Yankee, you're clear to enter the Dublin Control Zone via the Palmerstown VRP, not at
A1D's, how you doing?
1,500 feet, QNH 9R82 hectopascals, report overhead Palmerstown. Overhead Palmerstown now, and clear to enter the zone, Echo Fox Yankee. Echo Charlie Fox Yankee, reach the Bailey Lighthouse, report overhead. Bailey Lighthouse, report overhead, Echo Fox Yankee.
Oh, Marshaller's in sight. Park and brake on.
Dublin Tower, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha, vacated runway 28 for Echo 5.
Shut down number 1.
Welcome down to Dublin. Taxi right Bravo, West Hotel 2, hold short runway 163.
And number 2.
Taxi right onto Bravo, left onto Hotel 2, hold short runway 1634, Ryanair 8 Whiskey Alpha.
We get the doors. Okay. Request deboarding. And Shamrock 42 Bravo Romeo's shutdown stand 202. Cheers, Richie. Good morning.
Denmark 42 Bravo Romeo, thanks for flying. Have a good rest of your day.
Yeah, you too. Up bright and early.
No better time. Now in Canada now.
Oh, Richie.
I know, I'm still a bit jet lagged. We'll give it to you.
Seriously, GSX, 50 passengers are getting off this plane, and they send a van.
Dublin Tower, run
Oh,
Alpha,
GSX.
missions across runway 1634.
Ryder 8 Whiskey Alpha, cross runway 1634, Hotel 1 Link 4, stand and try.
I'm just going to keep the van out of view.
It's across runway 1634, link 4, taxi to San Detroit, run 8 Whiskey Alpha.
Yeah, seriously, like. And it's not even... the van model isn't even high enough to accommodate the heads. No, the cabin crew have actually the cabin crew have a bigger bus that fits the models.
Echo Fox Yankee is overhead Bailey Lighthouse for Long Bay Transit. Echo New Charlie Fox Yankee, clear the Long Bay Transit route not above altitude 500 feet. Report overhead Kerry. Clear Long Bay Transit
No.
above 500 ports
The
Kerry,
crew,
Echo Fox Yankee.
the crew one is a different one. Oh, there goes the Ryder.
Helicopter Echo India, Papa Oscar Kilo, just lifted out of Weston, routing for Palmerston, would like to enter Dublin Control Zone.
Nice evening to be in Dublin.
Echo India, Papa Oscar Kilo. You're clear to enter the Dublin Control Zone via the Palmerston VRP, not above altitude 1,500 feet. Dublin QNH 9R82 hectopascals, report overhead Palmerston.
There seems to be a lot of unaccompanied minors on the flight.
Not above 1,500 feet in the zone, and we will report overhead Palmerston Helicopter Echo India, Papa Oscar Kilo.
I think that's it, is it? There goes the van with 50 passengers in it. Ooh, the hiss of the hydraulic door on the van. That's safe. Reversing in a manoeuvring area.
Engine shutdown.
Ryder 8 Whiskey Alpha, let's try that again. Ryder 8 Whiskey Alpha, thanks for flying, have a good day.
Thank you very much. Great service as always.
And he's just reversing back out onto the manoeuvring area, crossing taxiways. Jesus. Whoa, hold up. Where's this bus coming from? Oh, don't tell me the crew are getting into this.
And Claire, helicopter Echo India Papa Oscar Kilo, overhead Palmerstown now. We're going to route towards Houston.
Oh,
Station,
GSX, whatever. Oh, do not tell me there was just a bus for one dude.
Yeah, Papa Oscar Kilo.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Or the report overhead Houston, Echo India Papa Oscar Kilo.
Oh, I legit thought the bus was only for one guy. Look, for the faults GSX has, it adds another level of immersion that, you know, can't be beat. Although it sends a bus out for what I assume is the last 10 passengers. I'm starting to get worried now of right. Okay guys, that's it from me for this stream. As always, cheers for tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thanks to all the pilots who flew through my airspace. And until next time, I'm on a Unicom. Bye.